it's got like dust and dirt. It'll still pick up the sound, but it's just a little choppy. Can you just double check it though, Yedaya? Because I did clean it out at camp. I don't know how good it is though, or what I could do. It'll still pick up the sound, but it's just a little choppy. So you know, looks here. All right. Shalom. Okay, first and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Shem, Yahweh, Shem,
and we're also going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all your brothers out there. And it's another Thursday, class, and basically, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, we were just talking about how, you have all these different, camps, Esau, whoever, right? They've been, switching up the doctrine more and more, as time has gone by. All right. And, as it says in, the title, the truth is being attacked at an all-time high right now. You got all these, starting with Esau, he's trying to buy basically these minions, right, to attack this truth because it's becoming a real issue in this kingdom. You're starting to see more and more people wake up to who they are. You see it everywhere. You see all these different camps popping up all over the globe. And you got Jake all over knowing that they're Israelites. People making all these social media posts, right? So that they're trying to suppress this truth, and it's not going to happen. All right, because it says in the scriptures, what a lying lip is for a moment. Okay, my brother can get that. It's in like Proverbs. All right, it says it. The time of the hypocrites, but only for a moment. You see, a truth is going to prevail at the end of the day, man. Right. All right, you got that out.
This Proverbs 12 and verse 19. The lip of truth shall be established forever.
Woo!
But a lying tongue is but for a moment.
Exactly, it's only but for a moment. And we're in that time period where this truth is flooding, the world. And Esau doesn't know how to deal with it. And that's how you know we're at the end, because we brought it out in class in that 2 Thessalonians, the second chapter. It talks about how this man, before the Lord takes him out, he's got to be exposed. The wicked must be revealed. Okay? And we're in that time period. You see it. No one believes that the small hats are the Lord's chosen people anymore. And I'm talking about so-called Christians in the world, white Christians. These Arabs are saying, X, Y. Well, the Arabs have been known, especially if they're from the so-called Middle East.
Yeah.
They've been known this.
They wrote out on us and told us.
All right. But, the point being, though, is the whole world is now becoming hit. All right, to the fact that these aren't the Lord's chosen people. Now, the question that people got to ask themselves is, well, who are they then? Who are they? See, we know who they are. They're Esau, Edom. Okay, the wicked, according to the Bible. As the scripture say, what? The son of perdition, the son of destruction. And as I told the brothers, it's a twofold thing. And he's the man that destroys, and he's the man that's going to be destroyed. Okay? That's what's going to happen. That's his fate. And he can't run away from it. So Micah 2 and 3. He can't remove his neck from it. Okay, the Lord said, get that real quick too. Micah, start at 1 though. Okay? It says that the Lord has devised an evil for him. Okay? You got it, Doc.
It's Micah 2 and verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. Mm-hmm. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
Yeah, they're the original identity thieves. Okay? Because they didn't just start with us. They stole all these different names, I'm a Greek. Hey, this got so bugged out talking about he's the last samurai, fucking Tom Cruise and shit. The fucking Mexican Brad Pitt. Even though they're Jake's just throwing it out there. All right. Point being though is that they put themselves out as these people.
All the greats.
Yeah. Okay, that they're the Spartans. All right, they're the Vikings or this or that. I mean, but
They
anybody
us.
but Esau.
They us.
And now, now they're the Israelites. Well, we're the Jews. Are you? See, no one was questioning this, decades ago. But now we're in that time period where it's time for them to fall. You see?
Right.
But keep going.
That's Micah 2:3. It says, "Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for the time is evil."
Exactly. And you're about to experience a bad time, man. And you're not going to be able to escape it. This is your judgment. Okay? Psalms 147, if I'm not mistaken. That you're going to be in chains, man. 149 at the water, brother. 149. Hey, we're going to have that two-edged sword in our hand, praising the Lord and executing judgment. Fuck you, man. Hey, and that goes back to the topic that we were originally started with in class. Because we mentioned, because Pops, he was here before me, and he was telling the brothers about, situations that happened, in like the 60s, 70s?
70s and what? 60s, 70s, yeah.
And how he was, basically messing with him and his family, okay? And then, it tied into how, basically, because we mentioned it at Tuesday camp, how these heathens, okay, they're going to get judgment. Get Revelation, was it 13, 9, and 10, excuse me, okay? Because this ties into this lesson. All these camps now, all of a sudden, are saying, oh, the heathens can make it, the Gentiles can be saved. Are we reading the same Bible, or am I fucking losing my marbles, man? All right, so it's two things. One, you motherfuckers got a demonic spirit on you to make you'll think these things. And then two, you've had to take the bag, man. Okay? I don't fucking care. You took the fucking bag. Because all of a sudden, look, man, mind you, these guys been in it 10 years, 20 years. You got Nate, right? 30, 40 years. All of a sudden, you guys are all saying that the Gentiles can make it? What the fuck is going on? You're telling me you didn't take a bag? Fuck you, man.
Revelation.
Yeah, Bible shut.
This Revelation 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Exactly. So the Lord is going to allow us to put you in captivity. And that's a beautiful thing, man. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to being those super, fucking, heroes, right? Yeah, we are going to be, we are superheroes. It talks about that there's going to be saviors that are going to come out of Mount Zion. Yeah, we are the real superheroes. And we're going to get them damn villains, man. We're going to get them, man. We're going to chain them up. And we're going to beat the shit out of them. Okay? And they're going to serve under us. And they're going to have a terrible time in hardcore slavery. Look, man. Hey, your first job is digging pits all day, every day. Hey, don't worry about unemployment rates, bro. It's going to be 100% employment in the kingdom of heaven. Okay? And you're going to be digging. That's your first job. Really, you're just cleaning up your fucking mess. That's all it is. Because they're the ones, all right, who are orchestrating World War III. And they're the ones who are going to push the fucking red button, those missiles, man. And a lot of people are going to die because of you, dickheads.
The slain of the Lord shall be many. Let's go to the scripture. Go ahead. Read 14 for me.
This Revelation 14, verse 9. And a third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb.
So, who the holy angels that he's talking about then? The 144,000 got to be there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the electors got to be there. That's what they're going to be looking down upon and seeing that. Like I said, that sickle, the nukes and all that lasers and everything else is going to be going off at the same time. A lot of motherfuckers going to be dying. That's why he said it's going to be continual employment. Why? Because a lot of motherfuckers going to be dying. Okay, and do you think Israel is not going to catch a nuke? You don't think that it's going to be one? Hey, all that random shit they done built over there's got to come down to.
It's got to get cleansed.
Yeah, it's got to get cleansed.
It's so violent in that land right now.
Yeah.
And then you got to think about all the bloodshed just from all the generations and generations. You know what I'm saying?
The the biggest Mo parade on earth, it all got to get cleansed. Okay, so with that being the case, like you said, all they got to get cleansed. You know, radiation poison is radiation poison. Motherfuckers gonna be over there sick and die. Okay, from that shit. So so they go be digging graves until they wind up falling in one of the graves that they dig.
Tell them get back to work.
Man, the mother get back to work.
Oh shit. Yeah, more.
One more.
Yes.
Revelation 14:11. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receive the mark of his name.
Yeah, day or night, you know, because like I said, once they get gathered up and whatnot, the ones that survive all that shit, once they get gathered up, they gonna be working all motherfucking day, and these other nations are going to be pissed off that they follow this Edomite. So that motherfucker is going to definitely be catching the flops at nighttime when motherfuckers trying to sleep. You don't get no sleep. I followed you. So you think all them kung fu Moabs are going to let your ass just slide? Man, I set all my shit up. I'll ready to be next, and you fucked it up.
But then you're gonna have these Edomites living at them Amalekites.
Yeah, you exactly. You motherfuckers. Hey. Man, y'all didn't let me get a chance to get my piece of the pie.
Exactly.
Wasn't no piece of the pie for you.
Hey, the scriptures talk about it, what the head's going to be the tail.
Yeah.
Because hey, even right now, right, you know, even amongst like the tribes, right, all the other tribes hate Judah. You know what I'm saying? All right, and Judah gets the most hate, bro, in the entire world right now.
But it says Judah shall not envy Ephraim, and Ephraim shall not vex Judah.
You know.
I mean, you said it best, not exactly.
Ephraim shall not envy Judah.
Yeah, Ephraim shall not envy Judah.
Judah shall not vex Ephraim. Yeah, the point being though is, Judah's getting the most hate. So the reason why I'm bringing that out is Amalek, since they're on top, they're going to get the most hate in the kingdom.
Absolutely.
So hey, them small hats, woo!
Hey,
you got a thing coming to you, man. Hey, even your other brothers gonna be beating your ass in the kingdom, bro.
Yeah.
That's gonna be some crazy shit. Some big ass German gonna beat the shit.
Look. How many times have we done told Joe Sixpack? This ain't even directed at you. Joe Sixpack gonna be one to beat the brakes off your head. Great job.
This Obadiah 1 in verse 15. It says, "For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head." So when Yahweh returns, he coming back for you Edomites and the rest of the nations, man. Because you all are taking advantage of the children of the Lord, man. There ain't no salvation for the nations.
That's madness, bro.
Crazy.
It's just madness. Like, come on, man. Who really needs to get saved? You know what I mean? That's another question people have to ask themselves. Who's in the worst condition? All right, as a whole, it's the tribes, man. Okay, yeah. Now, are there places in the world where they have so-called ghettos? You know that heathens might be in it. Yeah, that is true. Okay, but I'll say this: a lot of them ghettos in these different parts of the world, right, with the heathens, a lot of them actually be jank, man. Like you go to Eastern Europe, right? All right, what do you call it? Eastern Bloc,
right?
Hey, a lot of them Romanians. I'm trying to think of who else, man. Was it the Czechs? All of them, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of them be really jank, man. Oh, those Albanians.
Hey, Polish. You know,
all right.
Because, like I said, as quiet as it's kept, like I said, doing certain German scenarios and this, that, and other, and all that other kind of stuff. Hey, you get a Israelite in a motherfucking kingdom in an area where you got Germans or Polish or whatever women. Hey, they thick and hey, I gotta hit something, and this is what's available. So they don't even realize that they go back to a black bloodline or an Israelite bloodline.
Yeah, and you gotta remember, Jake's been spread, you know, it's
Oh,
scattered
that's-
all over. I mean, you gotta think about it. This is not just a
Like
a decade, you know, thing, you know, a century thing. We're talking about thousands of years. Come on, man. So like, Jake's everywhere, you know. But I'm just trying to make a point, man, that you know, the tribes are the ones who are in a very bad situation, man. Okay, all right. And I'm not saying all these people are Jakes too, just to throw it out there. All right, yeah, they're heathens, man. You know, but there are Jake amongst them. All right, but you brothers got.
I got something cool.
And then yeah, we'll go around.
This St. Esdras 3 and verse 33. St. Esdras 3 and 31. It says, I do not remember how this way may be left. Are they being of Babylon better than they of Zion? Or is there any other people that know it be beside Israel? Or what generation have so believed thy covenants as Jacob? And yet their reward appeared not, and their labor hath no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow in wealth and think not upon thy commandments. So the heathen, they doing good. Why they flowing in wealth, man? They have cattle, they got land, they got riches, so on and so forth, stability. But as for our people, we don't have nothing. We get talked down upon, looked down upon. We get vexed by Esau, man. You know, and we get fucking put in situations where hey, you Jake should definitely be dead, man. Why they get your ass fucking spoil you meat, spoil you milk? You know what I mean? This articles and shit that came out about this shit. You know?
They inject you with diseases.
Yeah.
We had Tuskegee experiment.
Oh man,
You
yeah.
had what was it in Guatemala? One of them like Honduras, like they, I forgot what they did. They did an experiment on those Latin tribes, man. Spraying like chemicals on and shit. What was it?
H1N1.
You know?
Oh
Come
yeah,
on, bro.
yeah. Oh yeah, they do ship different shit to Jake than they do with Esau.
Yeah.
The shit's more fucked up the way they ship to Jake's neighborhood.
Yeah, they even with the whole CV-19 situation, this actually came out, right? You know, what do you call it? You had those whistleblowers.
Right.
They were saying that, you know, the shots, right, that they were given, you know, Jake's, you know, the so-called, you know, Hispanic Native, the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American communities actually had the diseases in it, and then the, you know, the shots that they gave to E, and then, you know, and these other heathens in their neighborhoods, it was just like a placebo. You know, that was a couple years ago that they exposed that shit. You know.
Yeah, I know. When I used to drink beer back in the day, I always used to go in Esau neighborhood to get my stuff. And somehow I was with brothers who happened to be in the Jake neighborhood in the liquor store. Same beer, tasted different. That's how you know what Esau be doing that shit. Man. It tastes different. It's disgusting. It's a whole different taste than taste I'm used to, because that's what Esau does, man.
Yeah, well, like I said, grocery stores and whatnot have always been like that. The ones that are and the deliveries have always been like that. The ones that deliver into the red line districts and things of this nature is one thing, and what's delivered out there. Like I said, like when I was young, like Oakland and this, that, and other, it was a whole different world setup. Exactly.
Yeah, a whole different world. And going back to the medical stuff, that's why they always ask you, what's your race and your ethnicity?
Yeah.
They always want you to fill that shit out, man. There's a reason.
Oh yeah, always give him, that's a nigga. Give him the bad shit.
Yes. Given the disease, you know, the diseases.
Yeah.
Then you wonder why, you know, you see these studies now. I'll say this, like Jake, you know, is a bug out too, right? And the Lord be punishing us. But I'll say this, well, why do you think there's all these like high rates of HIV, you know, gonorrhea, syphilis, you know what I'm saying, in Jake communities? Because they be putting shit in the condoms, they be putting shit in the, you know, the shots that you're supposed to be taking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That's another thing too. They even exposed that there's literally fucking diseases in the fucking condoms, bro.
Oh yeah.
And they're telling you, wear a condom so you can be protected.
So you can spread it.
Yo,
Come on, bro.
oh, yeah, I heard they put like your toilet paper too. They put some shit in there.
Come on, man.
It's
It's the fucking devil.
And you take a tissue, wipe it around with tissue. Some shit in
Well,
there too.
you know what? Yeah, well, they were doing that for female because if a female wipe herself the wrong way, or whatever the case might be, she can already contaminate herself even with her own feces. Or whatever, if she wiped the wrong way. If she don't hit it from front to back, if she go from back to front trying to wipe, she can actually wipe feces into her vagina opening and create that. And now if you put a fucking, like I said, a chemical residue on that toilet paper as well, so now not only will she contaminate herself with her own feces or whatever fucking disease they want to put on, they can get that too.
But the heathens can be saved.
Exactly. then Esau, he got the nerve to be mad. What the hell you mad about, man? You the one been doing shit, man. But then when I find out about it and hate you and mad at you, you won't be mad. Fuck you, devil, man.
I'm gonna go back to what you had explained earlier. That this is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3 reads, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come."
Exactly. It's like let no man deceive you. I don't care. As we brought it out in class, they got a form of godliness, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got the beards, the big beards, you know. They got the fucking, you know, the longest, you know, the nicest garment with the fringes. You know what I'm saying? With the purple and gold. Fucking clowns, you know what I'm saying? They got the mitri on.
The Barney garments.
All the women are in headdress. Shalom, king. The sisters.
Oh yeah, so Esau no layup to see because he can play the nice guy raw all day, but secretly call you all types of niggas behind your back, man.
Yep.
You can't be fooled by these people in the world, man. Never trust your enemy, as scripture say.
Yeah, fuck the PhD, man. All right, I don't care if they're a CEO. I don't care about the position. Don't let these people deceive you. They're fucking devils, man. Hey, they're wolves in sheep clothing. That's all they are. That's it. Hey, the Lord, he set up his men. What is that? Jeremiah 3:15, if I'm not mistaken. All right. The Lord set up the real men of the Lord up, and we didn't have to go to a fucking seminary school and get our our theological doctrine and all that bullshit. I don't care if we sound rough, man. Fuck you. If you don't like our videos, hey, you can go click on a million different videos that are live on YouTube right now.
Go kiss the father, man.
Exactly.
There's plenty
Go
of
watch fucking dogs playing with each other. Go watch a bitch twerk. I don't know what you like. Go watch what I'm saying, baseball, whatever the fuck you like.
Hey, you might not know what they like, but their algorithm know what they like. Go watch what you like.
Yeah, Esau know what they like.
Right.
Your daddy.
Yeah, your daddy know what you like. He can track everything.
It's not absolutely. That's why I said the algorithm knows exactly what you like. Go watch that shit.
Keep going on.
Except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Now, 2 examples, Elder. When they left the first time, what did the president of Egypt say? You left brown and came back white.
Oh, you're talking about Gabar Nasir.
Yeah.
So you left brown and came back white. There's one example.
Oh, it's lucky just to touch a point on that. Now they're saying that that's a false information.
Yeah, when you look it up.
That's came up recently. For years and years, everything was on point. It was valid information. And all of a sudden, it's misinformation.
And what's funny is that was already proven through Elder Malcolm himself because he had it and he knew somebody that spoke that language and had them translate.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say that a lot of, especially if you talk to a lot of these older Arabs, they know who that was. We've had people on the line who are so-called Arab say, "Oh yeah, we know who that is."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go that's it. As a matter of fact, like I was telling you, there was a cat that was out there, and there was a cat that was as they say a dot. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say it that way. I ain't gonna go further than that. But anyway, with that being the case, I called him that. When we was there, I was like, "Hey, Nasir, what's up?"
Yeah.
He was not offended. He absolutely wasn't offended. He said, "You know about Nasir?" I said, "Yeah, I know about Nasir." He said, "I said, do you know about Nasir?" He said, "I sure do."
Yep.
He was not offended at all. He took it as a compliment.
Then how's the skin cancer running amok if you back at home?
Right. Yeah.
You'll get that one on the way home.
Right. And I'll say this, man. He always been in the Middle East. He came from there, bro.
Yeah, exactly. He was born there. Don't
This
get
is
me wrong.
a damn defect. That's all he is, bro. Esau's a defect. The Lord cursed him, man. He's got the mark of Cain on him, which is leprosy.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, and it tells you that. You look up. Hey, all you got to do if you want to pull that up in the scripture, type in yellow thin hair. That whole breakdown is
Oh
showing.
yeah, just by simple fact, you can't stay in the sun for a long period of time. Got sunburn. They let you know something wrong with your ass.
That's it. And you want to know? It's funny that you say that. It's funny that you say that because I was getting ready to do a sit down on that, and there was a guy in some funny ass looking hat and whatnot with a bow tie and this, that, and the other. But he said some shit, and it was Paul Pierce and a female in it, and the bitch howled because he said, I ain't influenced. I don't fuck with you. The Lord ain't even fucking with you. He said, you can't even be out in the fucking sun without no motherfucking sunscreen. And a bitch howled. Oh, and I was like, I ain't fucking with you. And I was getting ready to do a sit down on that whole thing. I got it keyed up. I'm gonna do a sit down on it. Y'all like you said. So even the comic Jake know that y'all ain't them people.
And when you think about it, why do you think they were in the mountains, man? They're hiding from the sun. Fucking the hills have eyes, bro.
Damn.
That's it's based on them. The hills have eyes. Grunting. That's fucking them, bro.
Oh, what about the vampire? Son, get them.
Exactly. All this shit is based on them.
See, the eyes, even blue eyes is recessive to the sun.
Yeah, they always have to have somewhere, sunglasses, because their eyes can get messed up from the sun.
Right. So that pretty look is actually part of the curse too.
Yeah.
Right.
It's Job 30 and verse 1. It says, but now they that are younger than I have in derision,
Right.
whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
because they want your goddamn feet. They
Yeah.
They're heavy into that.
Hey, as a matter of fact, like, look, and they even push that in they popular shit. Like remember what was that Adam Satt? No, it wasn't Adam Satt. There was another guy. The animal. Yeah.
Adam.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. He be with Al.
Snyder. Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider. That's what it was. Yeah, and whatnot. And what did they do? What was one of the most fucking controversial scenes? Was he came across, there was a female goat in the back, and he was like,
Oh yeah.
oh, she's in heat.
Oh yeah, there's a whole documentary. Man. Me, remember Tar Ayat who on the tree. We did a lesson on it. It's a documentary. Edomites talking about they lost their virginity to the animal. Man, you got these damn two fat Edomites talking about. I remember I was 16 years old and my dog.
Well,
And we did a lesson earlier explaining that who the one that came out the bag saying, well, when it comes to these sheep, that's the closest thing that feels like a human vagina.
Check this.
Who the fuck would say that except somebody that's fucking demonic?
Hey, but bro, like, look, and this is real talk. You can look it up.
Basis.
They got animal brothels in Europe.
Yes.
Go look it up. If you don't believe me, hey, fuck it, man. It's worth a Google.
Oh yeah,
Go Google it, man. As my dad says, go Google this shit.
Okay, we got a couple of scriptures here. I get
Bad
done with
shit,
that.
bro.
Okay, let him finish this, and then I got you.
Now, this is Job 32. Says, yea,
man, it's a fucking devil, man.
yea, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, and whom old age was perished. Says, for want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste.
Go ahead.
Who cut up mellows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. It says they were driven from among men.
Yeah, and why were they driven from among men? Because they're fucking snakes, man. All right? Look at the Amalekites. They got kicked out of, 100 and some countries, man. I forgot. If a brother can look it up to get the exact number. And look, that doesn't fulfill prophecy, man. All right? Because they'll try to say, oh, see, man, the diaspora, you know what I'm saying? We've been scattered, so we think. No, real talk, they be saying that shit, bro. And you see, this is why they hate us because we're the real. No, bro. The reason why these people kick you out is because you brought in pornography, pedophilia, homosexuality. You're frauds, man. You know what I'm saying? You deal fraudulently.
And he doing all that right now we speak.
Exactly. That's why motherfuckers don't like you, man. You're a piece of shit. You're the wicked, man. Fuck you.
That's right. And if I can make a point real quick, because over there in Germany,
Speak up, Bible Shop.
over there in Germany, those Amalekites, they actually had transformer operations over there, man. They had whole sex books and whatnot, man. You know, and they say allegedly the H-man was burning all that shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And see, a lot of stuff is coming out in these end times, man.
Yeah, that's why he changed history and stuff, because he's getting exposed now.
Yeah. Right. All of a sudden, it's all misinformation. Everything's misinformation.
Exactly.
When it comes out, on them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you didn't notice it, it's not like any other race. They're saying, well, this is misinformation against the Chinese. This is misinformation against the Latinos. This is misinformation against the black. It's always them. It's misinformation.
Hey, here's what's funny. It's misinformation to them, but you still got people that live through this shit, right? And know that.
Exactly. People they not even there, they still living right now.
How y'all want to call critical race theory? And I lived through it.
Right, I was around shit.
I would do. Hey, that's how we started, because we came in here. We were talking about that. It was like, yeah, no, that wasn't no theory. I had two crackers. Call me that and whatnot. And my dad wouldn't let me out the car so I could beat their ass. Say it to my face when I'm up close and personal. Let's see you do. I triple dare you. I was 10 years old. I was ready to go right there, man.
And they still experiencing shit with this devil. So ain't nothing changed about you, man.
That's
so,
it.
what the hell you talking about, man? You talking about some damn this? That wasn't me. That was my forefather. You the same goddamn person you always have been, man. How the fuck you?
I'm gonna keep the house because the drug dealer was the one selling drugs, but this is my house.
It says they cried after them. They cried after them as after a thief.
Yeah, because they were. Go ahead. They done stole everybody's motherfucking identity, put it under fucking cloak, and told them they this now.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah, and then you got nerve to follow Jake around and then fucking Best Buy some shit. Like you the biggest, you stole other people's countries, man. It's nervous.
Right,
You the last person to be saying anybody a fucking thief, man.
Hey, we built on a 3% tax increase on tea and whatnot, and sent motherfuckers out to the Northern Kingdom in the process.
Come on, brother.
The elder lawyer in Kansas City, he has a quote. He says Jake is a domestic problem. Esau is an international problem.
Oh yeah.
Absolute.
Message.
Yeah, I've been saying this for years, man. Look, hey, Jake gangbangs on corners, man. You gangbang on countries, man.
That's it.
Right.
That's literally what it is, man.
That's right.
Hey, Jake sells a couple dime bags, right? Couple ounces.
And
you sell kilos.
No. Jake could sell fucking dime bags and 20 sacks, and you bring in metric tons.
Yes.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Exactly, bro. Like the brother said, you're stealing oil tanks.
Yeah, he just took the motherfucking countries. Just took the fucking countries' whole motherfucking oil supply. And whatnot that they sent it. They sent their oil supply. I just want to see what country go step up and say that was our shit. I'm hoping that is Russia. Hold on, you. What the fuck you think you're doing?
Oh, well.
He's the biggest hit, but that's why.
Exactly, but he's the biggest hit.
That's why it says, boy, in Job, the time of the hypocrites, but for a moment, you know what I'm saying? Look, hey, the Lord's gonna get you, motherfucker.
Yeah, all he does is project.
Yes,
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Somebody give me a spring water.
This Job 30:6 says to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks.
So that's the caveman that you motherfuckers want to say was 100,000 years ago and this, that, and other, and blah, blah, blah. This is the caveman. You see, the earth ain't more than 12, 14,000 years old to begin with. And you motherfuckers want to say this shit, say that shit. That's the caveman. This is the account of the caveman. Go ahead.
Hey, can I make a point real quick? It started off with the Apostle Tahar bringing out this information a while back.
Yep.
Okay? that wild man. That's you guys. It's literally in artifacts.
Yeah.
In paintings, you know what I'm saying? All throughout Europe. You're that fucking creeping freak in the background. Out of his goddamn mind.
Yeah. In the skins, when you decide to wear some skins and whatnot, and fucking and can't tell where the hell the skin ended and the hell your body started. Go ahead, read.
This Job 30:7. Among the bushes they braid.
Braid. That's how they were talking.
And it's funny, they get in that state when they get real drunk.
Yeah.
When they get real drunk. Hey, go watch the white boys in one of these university towns and shit, bro. Go to U of I, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Go to, what is it, Duke and shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Watch them, man. When they get real drunk, they're just fucking cavemen, just acting a goddamn fool.
They show you that in their movies. When the motherfucking frat boys and the white frat boys in the movies and this, that, and the other, they get drunk, they go into fucking caveman mode.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, we was in Champagne. Niggas like college around there. Shit, damn drunk eating like one of the brothers down there. You ready to fuck this devil up? He ain't had time for this bullshit, man.
Yeah.
So we know what you like when you get drunk, man.
It's like, if I may, if you want look at their true bases, Google the Whitakers, man.
Oh shit!
Google the Whitakers, man.
Yeah.
You'll see what Esau is, man.
I hear that.
Out there in West Virginia,
Yeah.
bunch of inbreds.
Yeah, they were known for that here in the Americas, inbreeding and this, that, and the other. You know, back over in Europe, it was called they were the aristocrats, the blue bloods, all that other shit.
That's why they had them like huge jaws or chins,
Right.
big ass heads and shit. They look like fucking freaks, man.
I witnessed that myself, bro. So I witnessed that myself. Me, Taka, went to DC. You had to drive through West Virginia, get to DC, man. Them devils down there look horrible.
Yeah, and that just show you that just points back out the image of that we've seen in the Hills Eye Eyes, man.
Yeah. Okay.
One more time. It's one more verse. It says, under the nettles they were gathered together. It says they were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were valor than the earth.
And it's crazy. You had that book, 13th Tribe.
Right.
It was like costly,
Yeah.
you know. And then he was going into it how these Edomites would literally take like a skull of like a dead one, right, and eat out of it, man.
That was a bowl.
Yeah, it's a bowl. Fucking eat the brains, drink the blood. Like these are some vile people, man. The scripture talk about what the basis of men. Esau is the basis of men in all forms, man. Okay. Who got that?
I got that right here.
Bob, should I get?
This Daniel 4.
Speak up too, R. This is like my mic's a little fucked up.
It's the book of Daniel 4 and verse 17. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the words of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men.
That's what we see right
That's
now.
where we at now. That's where we at. So I don't know how these Moabites and whatnot think that they gonna have next. The worst piece of shit on the planet is getting his last run at the planet.
That's cool, bro.
His last, so that's why we tell you might as well go out with a bang, baby. You might as well go and get it all in now.
We always say that. Remember back in the day, we used to always bring up the lamentations. Was it 428?
That's when it was.
421.
21. So you know, and we used to always tell Edomites, and this was before like the truth got real big. We used to always say, like, bro, go do a bunch of coke. You know what I'm saying? Get into orgies. We used to literally tell these Edomites, hey, just go fucking buck wild, bro.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna be able to do it in the kingdom.
That's it.
Hey, this is your last and final run. Look how Pop said, go out with a bang, bro.
Hey, you Edomites that's at the bottom in your own kingdom, bro. Your ass.
And before you came in, we was going into that, and we were talking about how the Amalekites are going to catch it because of the fact that the Joe Sixpack didn't get a chance to get his shit on this side. So he a two-time loser. He ain't get it here. He definitely don't get in the kingdom. So he gonna be looking at the Amalekites, them Rockefellers and all them motherfuckers be talking about. Man, hey. Hey, I'm be telling my hair mic, hey, if somebody kick it, you might say, I don't even fuck. They gotta get that frustration out one way or the other. All right, you done with that? Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
This is the book of Job, chapter 27, verse 13 says, "This is the portion of a wicked man with Yahweh, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword."
Absolute. If they have children, it's to be destroyed. It's to, cause like look, the ones that everybody that makes it through all of the trials and tribulations and everything that's gonna come and get rounded up, y'all first round draft choices in slavery for the Israelites. Okay, so we know the elites are going to be able to be there because they can afford the bunkers to be able to so-called shelter themselves. And they thought they saved themselves. Yeah, I appreciate you saved yourself from slavery. Okay, and since you probably wasn't in the gym, you probably wasn't pumping iron, you probably wasn't this, you probably wasn't that. You thought that your brain and your money made you that shit. You gonna be a fucking weak ass slave that gets beat all the time because you can't make quota.
It says, "If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword." And if
read that. Then we was in Iowa, because you know in captivity we still go out, enjoy ourselves stuff.
Right.
Esau ain't get none of that. All these niggas gonna know is big rocks, little rocks, and that's it. That's it.
That's it. Hey, my plantation, motherfuckers, rod. Hey, I'm a mentally had them fucked up where they rods don't work until I tell them it's time for them to breathe.
dang,
God.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's
They,
right.
I'm gonna have the ones that the fine ass females that not getting me. They only gonna come in heat when I tell them to. Okay, and they rods won't get up until I let them.
It says, "If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
That's right.
Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widows shall not weep."
The widows ain't gonna weep. Yo, women. Read the last two verses again.
It says, back in Job 27:14, "If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword,
Go ahead.
and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
Go ahead.
Those that remain of him shall be buried in death,
Go ahead.
and his widows shall not weep."
So hey. So for you guys, like I said, hey, they're married until death do them part, right? Right?
That's right.
So if I can bring a motherfucker back to life, that means I can kill him. Take his bitch. He's dead, right? Can I bring him back? Do we get his bitch back? See what I'm saying?
Torture, bro.
Say what now?
That's some straight torture.
You don't get up back. Hey, he was there for 2 days. He was dead. The Shabbat got ready to come around. I killed him before the Shabbat. He come back after the Shabbat. We meditate down.
Yeah, man, you gotta experience, you know what I'm saying? Fucking hell, bro. The shit that the scriptures talk about what in Revelation? That they're gonna receive double.
Double.
Well deserved.
Yeah, like, we're gonna find righteous ways to
Absolutely.
torture you, man.
Exactly. And that's the point I'm saying. We ain't gonna do no unrighteous shit. Okay? And we're not gonna break the law. Okay? We're not gonna break the law.
Well, you know what? This nigga is full of goddamn pride. Just the fact that his pride you ready to get crushed, that's traumatizing in itself.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So you got something?
Yeah.
Hold on. Go ahead.
This is Obadiah 1, and I'm going to get right to the point. 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble.
Right.
And they shall kindle in them,
That's right.
and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
Do me a favor, that's got to open on the top of it, right? That hat you got on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bow your head, because I don't want motherfuckers talking about how the motherfuckers think that we got to.
It's got a hold it.
You know how I used to do it.
Okay, I got
That's
you.
why I said bow. That's why I said bow your head so they can see the top of your head.
I read it one more time. Obadiah 1:18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them.
And that's after they serve 1,000 years. The Lord's going to completely do away with
No, we don't need them no more. The hammer of the earth has served this purpose. We learned our lesson. We figured it out. We got it. And now by then it's going to be in our DNA. Our baby's going to be born with brains, able to talk and understand it. So we're not going to need that much villainy on the planet. Okay?
Yeah,
but at the same time, no. Spirits are never destroyed. We just don't have to look at that flesh. Them spirits gonna get driven among
That's what
all
I'm
the
talking
16.
about. Ain't gonna be no more fucking Edomite.
Yeah, ain't no fucking white boy Edomite or white girl Edomite, but like I said, but them wicked ass spirits gonna be in the motherfucking other nations, and we gonna get a chance to kick their ass.
And that's really gonna be the true Holocaust too, because they love to push that, right?
Yeah, that's the real one.
No, it's a heavy thing because look, this is the etymology of Holocaust. All right, sacrifice by fire, burnt offering. You're gonna be a burnt offering to the Lord, man. Just true, man.
So your dream will come true.
You want to push it so goddamn much, right?
You took so much pride. You took so much pride in being able to get through. Let's check it for real.
It says here. It says a thing wholly burnt.
Yes, sir.
And that's what's gonna happen to you as a nation.
Fully burnt.
Fully burnt
All
up.
gone.
Through.
All
Okay.
gone.
Hey, Lord, like,
Fucking
okay,
devils.
you won't push this light. No word, it's really gonna happen to you.
It's like, hey, your own mouth shall condemn you. That's it.
So what all the nations getting saved during that?
That's
I
right.
read that.
Go ahead.
Like, you gotta have, in the kingdom, you gotta have subjects. Like, we subjects to this man's kingdom, so it ain't gonna be no different in the kingdom of heaven.
Hey, somebody give me Exodus 21 and 16.
Look, man.
Still is a man.
This shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? 1985, We Are the World, whatever. Whenever it came out.
That bullshit. It's all bullshit anyway.
Yeah. Fucking Mike was pissed that he had to be there with Cindy Lauper, man.
That's it.
We looked at that bitch like, what the fuck is this? Go watch the footage, man.
He did look at it sideways.
He was mad as fuck, bro.
Yeah, he did. He was like, he did.
With the glasses on. He was mad as hell, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
This
Come on, man.
We gotta send that.
And that's how we're looking at these heathens, like, looking at these jakes that are fucking pushing that madness, man. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
like I said, hold on. How can
You
you?
gotta send that.
I'm gonna say how can you because of the fact that they 2/3. That it's easy that they can be, and the bigger number is the 2/3. So we gonna have a lot of them. So that's why we come across so many camps that was in Israelite camps. Now that they so-called leaders have been popped off and whatnot because they literally. You know what I'm saying? So since they've been caught up like that, now they want to go and now try to get their little small portions of the bag and whatnot. So you might get one of them, and guess what? They said we give you $15,000, we give you $20,000. Just take this and start running some bullshit. He said, okay. I got about 4 or 5 guys I can get rolled with my program and whatnot. We give you $30,000, man. Just take that and start running and whatnot. So but that's why it's people that's been around that know this truth on some level. So they're Israelites pushing Christianity. That's all we got right now.
Thomas, Exodus 21 and verse 16. And he that stealeth the man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
We still here. Esau, you can't get around that part of the equation. We still here. We still here. We never became more than 3/5 of a person in your constitution. Okay? So So what are you going to say when Yahweh Shai shows up? It wasn't me.
Yeah, you gonna do that. 'Cause he's
It
a
wasn't
fucking
me.
devil.
You gonna play Shaggy that it wasn't me?
Yeah, you know how this devil. This devil get caught on camera. He'll still lie about it.
Yeah. Hey, like Malcolm used to say with that little white girl, she said, "Who ate up all the chocolate?" It was a black guy with all his chocolate all over her mouth.
Like 2-3 years old.
Yeah.
The show you, it's in them, man. It say he's born
Hey.
speaking lies.
Hey, like you said, she was 2 or 3 years old. Malcolm started using that how long ago? About 15, 16 years ago?
It's a good decade. I'll say a good decade.
A good decade. So if she was 2, 3 years old, she's 13, 14 right now, probably getting real men chocolate in her mouth. Cause they women, even at our lowest state, they women want
Hey,
us.
bro, you got the Edomites that hate Jake, bro. I'm talking about the Edomite woman, bro. Hates Jake. I'm talking about like, bro, fucking, what do you call it? Neo-Nazi flags, you know what I'm saying? KKK shit, and still getting fucking piped by Jake. Hey, bro, you had this one Jake, bro, who was fucking filming this shit, like the bitch, like whatever, went to the bathroom or something. He's just like, you know what I'm saying, doing a selfie, showing all the fucking flags and shit.
Wow.
And then the fucking white bitch walks in, you know what I'm saying? Some KKK type of bitch, bro. You're still getting piped by Jake.
No, yeah, it was. I seen. It was a clip I seen. It was years ago. This grocery store. Damn, he might talking all type of shit. Jake was a cashier. Talk all type of shit to him. Then she go turn around and say she want that black dick.
Hey, but that's only righteous. What it says, right? Hey, Deuteronomy 30:7 says what?
30,
Yeah. So somebody get that, read that. Get it, read that. Go ahead.
Like bitch, bug the fuck out of mine.
Go ahead, man.
This Deuteronomy 30 and verse 7 says, "And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee with persecuted
The
thee."
road, you got trading places coming.
Exactly. So the same way with your goodies of giving her fucking social, giving her fucking snaps and fucking housing vouchers and all this other kind of shit. You got her to turn on us and this, that, and the other. We ain't even able to offer them that. All we can offer them is the fucking long dome and whatnot. And she going. And she going.
And that's all they want you. That's all they want you. That's all they want you for anyway.
Yeah. That's it.
Then the funny thing is that they're gonna fall in love with you. You pop them down so damn good. Now they're in love with you, man.
Bruh.
You see the shit all the time.
Hey, bruh. Like I said,
that is with all the tribes too, bro.
Absolutely.
Hey, all the tribes are clapping the fucking white woman, bro.
Hey, man. Hey.
At a high rate, bro. At a fucking high rate, bro.
Hey, bro.
I was doing that in the world.
Hey, bro. Whether you piping up, whether you power driving her or rolling your R's, the girl is gone.
That's one way you can tell this place is at the end.
Absolutely.
When women start leaving their men like that, that's a downfall. That shows.
Man, we were talking about it, and you were there, Shemaiah, but when we were at camp, because we mentioned that, man, how basically, because Murph was bringing it out, man, how they try to shame him and shit for being with the other, you know what I'm saying, with the other heathen, the other nations, and it's like, look, bro, that shows that we're dominating, man, and we don't care if our women don't want to be with us. We don't give a fuck.
Don't get
man.
no fuck.
We don't. See, that's the thing. We don't need you bitches, all right, to bring back the nation of Israel. We carried the seed, man. That's it, and we can bring back, you know what I'm saying, our whole nation. Well, if it so happens to be a heathen woman, so be it, man.
You know what? Here's what's funny. They don't. For these bonehead hardheads, they can't wrap their mind around this. Let me get you to understand it. This make it really easy. Like you said, the Israelite man carries the seed of Israel with him. Okay, if you bang a rich ass Moabite, let's say you bang a rich ass Moabite. You bang basically brought a Chinese, whether male or female, whatever you brought a Chinese to the table. You didn't bring an Israelite. So, like the brother said, whatever we bang, when the kids show up, that's an Israelite. Yeah. You didn't add to the royalness of Israel.
It makes sense because man carries seed.
Me and my brothers came out.
Exactly.
My dad got with 2 white women. It's 3 of us. Shit, and my brother, hey, if you look at my nephews, man, they look like a bunch of German white boys, bro. Like blue-eyed, blonde hair.
The whole leg.
Everything.
Hey, but that's Blake Griffin's son. Same thing. Blake Griffin's son. Hey, I'm gonna put myself on camera. Daddy's dog is me. Son look like white boy. That's Blake Griffin. Huh?
Blake Griffin.
Yeah,
Don't he
he
got a
do.
twin brother?
He do.
Levi too.
Oh, he does?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that part.
Because man carry the seed. It makes sense. Because men carry the seed. You women don't. So it makes sense. You are what your father is, man.
I got something.
Go ahead.
This is Numbers 1 verse 18.
Y'all. Go ahead.
It says that they assembled all the congregations together on the first day of the second month. They declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward by their polls. So that's how your nation is. That's how you identify what nation you are is by your father, not by your mother.
Exactly. Let's get these last scriptures.
I lie with it. Fuck it, that bullshit doctrine Amalek pushes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If your mom's, you know what I'm saying, Jewish, according to them, now you're a so-called Jew. Hey, you're all fucked out, man. Them Amalekites are fucking fucked, man. Brothers, got anything else?
I have something real quick. On the subject matter that we talking about. Isaiah chapter 14 and 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land.
So
nor
all you
fill
damn
the
devil
gates
talking about that wouldn't be that's my forefather. Lord got you covered right here, man.
Yep. Facts.
of the world with cities. Point is in 22. For I will rise up against them, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew. And he say daughters and niece. Saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai, because the sea line goes through the man. All right,
Wow.
that
I understand that.
all of them gonna be burnt up. That Obadiah 118. That bonfire, man. You know, just like the when they said the Egyptians said let's deal with them wisely. You know, pretty much kill the Hebrew baby boys, man.
Yeah.
Why did they say the daughters, man?
Because, hey, man, hold on. I'm gonna kill some of these fat booty Israelites that's gonna be coming out. No, I got to hit that. If I was the Egyptian, I wouldn't have been able to blame them. But the flip side of that, now is them fat booty Edomites. They love the stairmasters and they don't miss leg days. You can get straightly bent over, squarely bent over. Speaking of the devil.
Well, you know what? Because you get rid of the males, you get rid of the nation.
Absolutely, and the Egyptians even understood that back then. If we shut these males down, then we can shut down this race. But what happened? The harder they worked the Israelite, the more he wanted to pop his bra.
Right.
That's going on today, man.
Absolutely. Motherfucker get pissed off, mad, boss said some shit. He had to bite his tongue, come home. Did you fix me something to eat? Yeah. Hey, that's not you gonna get pregnant because I'm about to do this, get a little bit of liquor, maybe catch a half of a basketball game, and then I'm about to take your ass to pound time.
I need a release.
That's it. Hey, she said, whatever happened let that happen again. Damn, it don't work that on me. This is a frustration fuck.
Melts in your mouth after that.
That's it. Any more scriptures?
I got one.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 24, verse 5. How goodly are thy tents, O Jacob, and thy tabernacles of Israel. You know, ain't nobody better than the Israelites, man. You know, ain't nobody better than us, man.
We the best.
Yup.
Go ahead.
And the valleys are they spread forth as gardens by the riverside, as the trees of blind aloes, which the Lord Yahweh hath planted, and see the trees besides the waters. Where waters go, the river for waters, the spermos. He shall pour the water out of his buckets, and his sea shall be in many waters. So we don't need you Israelite women, to bring back our nations, man. All right, we've been doing this since the beginning of time, dealing with different nations of women. And his king shall be higher than Agag, and his kingdom shall be exalted. So, you know, we're going to have sex with the other next women to bring back our nation, man. We're going to have other women's anyway. We have them right now.
We're going to have other women's anyway. Other women's want us now. What do you think going to happen when we got the money, the power, and the fame? And it's all going to be on the Israelite man, because even a 2/3 is going to have some kind of a shine.
Yeah.
But the men, the 144,000 is going to be level to it. But hey, that's going to be a shine that can't be denied. And you can see that already now in the sense of how our people always talking about wanting to shine. That's what makes motherfuckers sell out, get peg legs and everything else, trying to shine.
What's that song say? When you reach that upper level, your mind, body, and soul will be one. Brother.
You stupid. You got something?
That's the glow. Well, you say you're gonna shine. Okay. Well, I brought that out because that's that song. Is the glow. Right. It says you got the glow. Right. You know, we're gonna shine.
You know, with that, you know, hopefully it was edifying one. We're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem,
double honor to the apostles and others who bring those home. Salutations to all you brothers out there. Shalom and a Bible ball.